Good day, intergalactic beings who are passing by here in this matrix of the 14th of January this Tuesday. Come down there for God's sake. What is this? And guys, look at these red lights tracing a line, like a stray bullet in this cosmic space. Cross here, another one there, and we see 4 planets in this battle in the stars. But you know what? I need to confess something very briefly to you. Intense days, like today's, have become my favorite days, you know? As I began to understand about this connection and all this dynamics of the universe, these are the days of more energy. So, bringing to our 3D world, I will translate this to you this way here. Look, imagine that you are the owner of a restaurant, and Saturday night is your day of the highest income. But, consequently, it is also the day of the most work. And anyway, you go to the restaurant and work happily because you know that, at the end of that day, your cashier will have a lot of coins waiting for you. Can you put yourself in this situation and imagine this feeling? Well, these intense days, which have everything to go wrong, theoretically, in our mind, here it is, always giving its pitch, are, at the same time, the days that have the greatest potential to work if we channel its energy to the light. There are people who are afraid of these days and end up hiding at home, avoiding interactions, saying that they will hide under the bed. Wow, how many times do we play with this situation? But this can be a great waste of energy and opportunity. Now, even knowing that it can be a good day, you are still worried about protecting yourself from this tsunami? The question here can be, how can I manipulate this energy? Or how can I use it in my favor? And the answer, my sister, my brother, is consciousness. What I want to say here is that knowing that the tsunami of situations is just an energy in motion, wanting to reveal light, this becomes a game where the universe is proposing that you, using your inner strength and your willpower, make lemonade with this so much lemon there. But I like practical examples, right? I think you already got it. So if you have a contract to sign today, think about how good this partnership can be for you, and propose a relationship where everyone wins, for example. Another example. If you have an important meeting, think about how you can present yourself being yourself in an extremely authentic way, without filters. If you are going to meet a friend today, try to talk about happy subjects. Bring this conversation up. If something very bad, very challenging happens to you today, pray. Ask the universe to show you the benefit that this apparent tragedy hides in reality. Or if someone treats you badly, choose to be elegant and don't get upset. Focus on the positivity of each situation, and remember that the other here is just a messenger of energy. The universe doesn't want to hurt us. It will never hurt us. It is always pushing us for improvement. The intense energy is in your life, like that 10-kilo dumbbell is in the gym for your biceps, you know? It may be that you still can't do 20 repetitions, it may be. But if you can do 1 lift today, it's enough. Because other days like today's will happen for you to revisit this dumbbell and facing life, and consequently training frequently with discipline. So you will not only be doing 20 repetitions with this dumbbell, but you will be going through the 20-kilo one. Remember that fear only holds you, and avoiding emotions is never the way out. The more difficult it seems to be, the more light there is at the end of this process. So let's tune in to the channel of our messenger of the universe now to understand the reason for all this energy.
Heaven on January 14th, 2025. Today we have another interesting triangulation that I started to rehearse yesterday, and that today is firm, which is the triangulation between Capricorn Sun and Uranium Bull. It is always an invitation to our more inventive, more creative, more original side, inviting us to get out of the routine and do something out of the box. But at the same time, it is a day for us to pay attention to our emotional reactions, because what will happen? The moon rises on this day at 0 degrees of Leo, so it begins to enter in opposition to Pluto at 1 of Aquarius, and in conjunction with this Mars that is at the end of Cancer, and with the Sun itself, which is also there at the end of Capricorn. So we need to be very attentive to our reactions, the way we are going to assimilate the situations that we are going to live today, so as not to have any more impulsive, more explosive reaction. because the temptation will be great in that sense. We need to be very attentive to this.
Right. Let's organize all this reasoning here. Write it down in our system to get to the end of the day. 1. The moon entered in Leo at 6 o'clock in the morning, Brazil time. You can make the profound conversion from wherever you are. It stays until Wednesday morning in Leo. This helps to make people more full of life, more vibrant in themselves, in who they are. Even more with this full moon in the sky. People, it's time to use the trump of your authenticity and joy to open the door in these next 2 days. 2. You may notice that some people may be more explosive, with more disproportionate reactions, a certain electricity in the air. You already know what it's about. Maybe this person doesn't yet, so be patient. Let's do our part. Use this day to make several deposits in our universal bank. Remember this talk? 3. We have a powerful and still active channel, the Sun and Uranus, loving each other madly up there. This brings a lot of creativity to 3D. Again, more authenticity, the ability to innovate in the area of your life that you have connected this force of Capricorn and Bull. Do you know which houses? You have Capricorn and Bull? If you want help, tell me down here in the comments that I tell you what this house means. This area of your life is a good area for you to focus in this period. Let's go. Remember one thing. The stars tilt, but do not determine. So hands to work out there. I'm crazy to make some deposits here today. See you tomorrow.